Hello, glorious, crystal clear mountain river, 9.5 hours from home. How the hell are you today? It is me, and it is Boo. We're out in the wilderness, and the cacti, and the trout, and the rivers and stuff, and mountains. We are still on our honeymoon, doing some trout fishing before we head back to good old Nebraska, but new spot. Figured we'd explore, and this is the spot that old Andy told us, so let's give it a whirl and stuff and things. Pow. What is going on, you dirty old stash mountains? It is me, and Boo and I are in the mountains fishing for some mountain trout. Kind of an inside joke with the mountains between me, Boo, and Murray. I just said mountains 1,000 times on our last Minnesota trip, and yeah, these are real mountains. I don't know what the hell I was talking about the last time, but we're still spin fishing. We don't have any fly gear, but we do have the waders and stuff to look like we're fly fishermen. We're just gonna be fishing with Rapalas, and she has a spinner on. We're gonna climb down here, give it a whirl, and then we got about half a mile to a mile to walk back to our truck, and we're just gonna see if we can pick it apart and catch some decent ones. But old Andy, our guide from the other day, he said this area has some little bit bigger fish. He said his biggest is 27 inches. We're not hoping for that, but if we get some upper teens, I mean, we'd be super stoked. So come along with us. This is out of our element, but we're gonna give it a whirl, and hopefully we can catch something and stuff and things for mountains. Alrighty. Let's climb down here and attempt to fish this waterfall. We do have a net, and we have pliers, and we have barbless hooks. Barbless hooks are not required here, but they are recommended, so we did that. And then actually I think I have to check Boo's spinner. I'm not sure if we did it to that, but we will. This has barbless hooks though, I know for a fact. And yeah, not gonna keep any. Got our rubber net. Gonna try to keep them in the water as long as possible. And then we gotta drive 5 hours to our next Airbnb, so we don't have forever, but we do have some time and stuff. Looking pretty shallow so far, but I think the whole river is pretty shallow, so yeah, that's kind of to be expected. Some grasshoppers floating around, and when this floats up, it kind of looks like a grasshopper, so it should work, and it did work the other day pretty good. So I'm pretty much gonna stick with this the whole time until I lose it. I don't know if we have to switch, we will, but with trout, it almost seems like you just gotta get it in one's face, especially the browns. They seem to be pretty aggressive. The rainbows are a little bit pickier. Boo just made a noise. Did you get one? Boo got one out of the puddle. I was 100% convinced that there was nothing in this stagnant little arm, but I was dead wrong. Yeah, that doesn't suck. Is that a rainbow?
It looks like a...
No, definitely.
Pliers though. It's in his throat.
Definitely bigger than any brown we've caught. We're gonna do some surgery on Bud here and get some pictures and get him on his way. So you watched him come in and get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the biggest fish we've caught this trip.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Or it's comparable to my rainbow anyway. Got him. There you go, Bud. Flip back upright. Yeah, just kind of set him in the cleaner water for a second. Let him get a breather, make sure he is upright. There we go. I'll get the camera out and let's try to get you some pictures. All right, so yep. Just try to hold him over the net for the pictures, and then we'll try to get video if we can, but if he's just flopping, just let him go. It's nice in this water. I was sweating my balls off. That's all right. You can probably still net him. I just can't see him anymore. Give me the net. Try number 2.
You gotta do it fast.
Yeah. Hold him out a little farther if you can. And there he goes. Little brownie Bud. That was a big one, Boo. Shout out to Andy. We'll link his guide service down below. This was not on our way by any means, but he told us to try this area because of bigger fish and less numbers. And yeah, so far so good. So far so good. Kind of limited on time, Boo, so that came in clutch. And let me see your spinner. Let me barbless you, even though that came out all right. We don't like eating trout, so we're gonna try to get him back as quickly and safely and healthily as possible. Pretty crazy looking little spot though.
I know.
I didn't think there'd be one in this little pool, but he just came over and smoked it. You watched him eat it?
Yeah.
That's intense.
I watched him. I was like, oh, shit.
I would have shit my britches. All right, we'll get Boob's barbless spinner going, and then we'll keep working down. Plenty of river to fish, and Yeah. Hey, it looks like we already attempted to make this kind of barbless. We just didn't do a very good job. And by we, I mean me. But yeah, we'll get back to fishing. See you soon and stuff. Got one. Yeah, maybe I should have listened to you. Big one, net. Net. It didn't seem that big at first, but it is big. Hold on, yeah. You see where he's at? Yep, get behind him. Nope, not that. Big one. There we go. That's definitely my biggest brown trout ever. Let's get him over here. Somehow get him out of the rocks. Hell yeah. I take back everything I said. I walked up, I was like, "Boo, you're going the wrong way." She's like, "Well, this spot's good." I'm like, "All right, we'll go backwards." Definitely get the pliers out of my backpack. Luckily, I made my spinner barbless, but that was first cast in there, Boo. You're right, I'm wrong. Let's just do this to be safe. Thank you. You're an angel. All right, little brown bud, calm it down. We don't eat you guys, so you're gonna be going home eventually. And I'm glad I switched from the Rapala, because today's a little different. They are inhaling the spinner. He's not quite as big as yours, but he's definitely bigger than any brown trout I've ever caught. Yep. Barbless, man. Barbless. Gonna get my big camera? We can just do a video on my guy, no pictures. Look at his blue fins though, he's colorful. All right, bud, let me touch you. Not in the gills and the roof of the mouth, kind of deep, but he should be good. He's definitely lively. Oh, there he is, probably, I don't know, 14-inch brown trout. A little smaller than Boo's, but definitely my biggest brownie trout ever. Pretty. Get him back, head upstream. That is so gnarly. Yeah, that's, I mean, they get real big on this river, but I mean, that's a good above average sized one. In like inches of water.
I know, I told you.
Visually it looks terrible, but
this will be good too.
Yeah, this doesn't look bad either. There's like too much stuff that looks good, and some of it looks too shallow, but it's crazy how shallow these fish can live. So we're just getting started. Boo's kicking my butt. She's showing me around. I'm gonna pay her guide feed after that and kisses. But yeah, pow. PB brown trout for both of us. Is he still there? Look, he's just sitting behind this stick.
Yeah, he's just
There he goes. Crazy how shallow they can sit. All right, let's do it again. Pow, stuff, bye. Alrighty, well, we are moving downstream now. Boo found that one good spot that we caught a few fish. She's hooked like 5. I think I've hooked one, I believe. Had some follows, had some bumps, missed some fish. I haven't done a whole lot. It's kind of harder to fish right here than I anticipated, or I don't know, actually not, because Boo's getting bites. She's got it figured out. I switched back to the Rapala and I did get a bite pretty quick. My camera wasn't on. There's a fish right there. I just saw him. I just saw one. See if we can get him. But yeah, we're just gonna keep moving down and see what we can get. So far so good on size, just not numbers, so we'll keep her going. A bigger brown just showed up behind this rock. Got one, got one. I'll help you. Yeah, don't horse it, don't horse it. If he pulls down, let him pull.
oh my god.
I think it's a rainbow too, and it's big. Chase him down, don't horse him, don't horse him. If he pulls, let him pull. That's a big one, Boo. I don't have a good shot yet. Get his head up. Yeah, that thing's fighting. What a debacle. Start pulling a little harder, Boo. He's going downstream. It's so hard. Got him. That's a big one. That's a big one. Hell yeah, Boo. Hell yeah. Sorry, I know my shitty net job was stressing you out and he's already unhooked. Yeah. But we got him. He was just so hard to turn, huh?
Here, I'll trade you. Oh my God, he's huge.
Yeah, he's pretty damn big. Boo, you do got the touch for this. I fished that for a long time. Leave it to Boo. Leave it to Boo. All right, Boo, what do you got to say? I'd say just set the net down so you have two hands. If it flows downstream, I'll catch it. It's almost like too big to grab. Big slimy dong boy.
That's a heavy boy.
I do. Yeah, that's not a bad one. At least 16. Probably the biggest fish of the trip, to be honest.
Yeah.
Here, give me the handle. I'll hold the net so you can use. Oh, you got it. Sorry, we're new to this, people. Boo is a damn seasoned veteran, though. Look at that thing. That is badass. Since he's being calm, I'm gonna try to get a picture for you. All right, we got a picture. Just guess drop the net down and let her go. Got anything to say to her? I love you.
I love you. You're beautiful.
Yeah. Rainbows are kind of hard to come by. I don't know if that's a hybrid with a cutthroat or not, but. I'm done, Kat. I'm just gonna watch the master at work the rest of the day, I think.
There's some big ones in here.
Yeah, that was intense. You got them dialed. Keep it going. Love you. That was intense, Boo.
That's how big my first one was.
Up at the top, yeah. Well, you got your redemption. Got one. Hell yeah, Boo. Hold on. Don't pull too hard. Don't pull too hard. Loosen your drag. It was big. Boo missed another.
Be the same one.
Maybe. I doubt it. I think this river's just loaded, but
yeah.
You need to get your ass back out there and catch another one because you got things figured out. There you go. Making me want to switch back to the spinner already, but yeah, I probably should. Got one. Got one. Got one. Oh no! No, it was a bigger one. He was pulling line too. Son of a man, we needed that one. Oh, then I threw it into a snag. And then I threw it into a snag. Oh man, rats. I don't think I'm gonna walk across to get this one. It's definitely a tree, I think. Oh, she lives on. Yay. All right, well, we'll keep it going. We're kind of actually already ran out of time, but we don't care. We're just gonna keep going. We will get to our next destination eventually. Got some more ripples down to our right. Got some ripples right in front of us that had one fish, and yeah, we'll do our best to catch some more and stuff. Got one. Oh, piss! Oh no, man, shit. He hammered it. There can't be more right there, can there? I just hit a rock and just about had a stroke. I've only caught, I guess I caught the small rainbows, but I haven't caught a lot today. I need one more big and, or not, I don't care, and stuff. Got giant, giant. Giant, Boo, giant, giant, right behind that tree in the feeder creek. Andy would be proud. Giant, giant. Okay, I said giant enough, but it's pretty big. Right by that tree, there's 3 big ones. No! That looks like a, I know Andy says not to say, but it was a rainbow, and it was not tiny. Yeah. That was still fun. I haven't even been getting that many bites today, so I'll take missed fish. But I threw it behind that tree right there, and he just throttled it. That one hurt. That one hurt. Oh my gosh. That was a painful like 5 minutes in this spot. Fudge sickles. Oh my gosh, that sucked. We should probably hightail it out of here though. Let me check my phone quick. Yeah, we need to leave. It's 2:16. Yeah. All right, well, we caught some trouts in the mountains. Boo did really good at first, and then I started getting a lot of bites. I lost a lot, but still caught my biggest brown trout ever. I maybe have caught one pretty close to that, but it was definitely my biggest brown trout ever. Boo caught her biggest brown, her biggest rainbow. And I don't know, we're not really trout fishermen, but this spot was pretty good. And with that being said, I'm gonna make a couple more casts. But if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe. We're gonna be late to our next Airbnb, which is fine, but there's also a storm of brewing. And last time we drove through the mountains, it was snowing and we were petrified. So we are probably gonna get ripping. But thanks for watching, really appreciate it. Stuff and things, I suck at fishing, Boo's great, bye.